channel, guys. It is Sunday, fun day. No, not very funny, huh? Alright, well, I'm starting the week a day early so that way I can get this week done and over with a day early and get all my loads and runs done because at the end of this week we're flying to Los Angeles so we can board a cruise ship, and I cannot wait. I need a vacation. I need a vacation. But anyway, it's been an awesome week, or an awesome weekend that I've been home. Took the daughter to a car show. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Car show.
The car show? What car are you most excited to see?
I don't know.
You don't know? How about the Jeeps?
Jeeps.
The Jeeps?
I'm excited to see all them. I'm excited to see all them.
Speak like a big girl.
No.
Speak like a big girl.
No.
All right, here we go. What do you say? Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it was just a good weekend. So, you know, it's a nice day today. A little nicer than it has been. It's not raining at least. Or yeah, I feel like friendly, grumpy baby face going on right now because I've completely shaved it in anticipation for the vacation. So, here we are, just like I said, letting the engine warm up a little bit, and I'm going to go inside and get my coffee made. And we'll get on the road, going to Allentown. I'm going to Danon first, and then picking up my load to go to Allentown. I got to be there tonight. So we'll see y'all on down the road. All right, I'm going to show you a truck here. I'm at the yard dropping off some paperwork. It's 2013 or 14 Peterbilt 389, and they have a massive tune on this truck, and they're pushing out about 950 horsepower and probably over 3,000 foot-pounds torque. It's a monster, absolute monster. And it looks like any typical 389. It's a good looking truck. I don't know if it's available here or not. This company, it's all lease purchase drivers. And that truck is open quite a bit. You know, it's there's quite a few times where I've talked to the people here and there's nobody even driving it. So, you know, it's a decent truck. A lot of horsepower. And they're saying that they actually can get about 5.5 miles per gallon with it if you drive it normally, if you're not too heavy on the throttle. I forgot to mention an important detail to that truck is that it has a glider kit. It's a twin turbo glider, and yeah, like I said, it pushes a lot of power. Good looking truck too. try to avoid that mud, shall we? I like how they do that. That's a fantastic placement of mud right after you pull out of the truck wash. If I had a trailer, I wouldn't have been able to avoid it. Good thinking, guys. Good thinking. Apparently I have a leaking headlight now. Must be a bad gasket up there. And I know it's a leaking headlight because it's been giving me fits like this most of the week last week, but then it would clear up. And I'm now putting two and two together that it was giving me fits when it was raining, and then after it was done raining and it dried up, it stopped giving me fits. And today I took it through that truck wash, and as soon as I got through that truck wash, the check light came on, and I don't have a left front turn signal. I have every other turn signal, and I have a running light, but no signal. So it's going to go to the dealership while I'm on vacation, and they're going to have to figure that one out. I'm sure it's just a bad gasket around the headlight area, so that should be an easy fix. I have a small tolerance when it comes to driving a brand new truck with a check engine light. Basically, it's not really a check engine light, but it's a check light. Just kind of, I hate that feeling, but it is what it is. We'll get her taken care of. It keeps intermittently, it'll go off and work for a while, but you know, hopefully, I'm hoping that it's a beautiful day right now, so I'm hoping that as I drive, it'll eventually go out, you know, for good as it dries up. But you know, I went through a high pressure truck wash, so it may have done some permanent damage to it. I don't know. They'll have to figure that one out when it goes to the dealer. So we'll get it all taken care of. And just like that, it's off. See what I mean? Let's see, let me put on the turn signal here. Yeah, it's working. Huh, yep. That's a weird looking truck. Alright. Four-wheelers. Going the wrong way! You're You're going the wrong way, you dummy. Okay, I've seen some pretty stupid stuff at rest areas, but that kind of takes the cake. Yep, still good.
But it didn't matter 'cause we were together. The road got rough and somehow it drove us apart. Now I'm confused 'cause you said forever, but then you left and you took the best of me. Evil plays on the broken hearted. We try to pick it back up before we self-destruct, but it'll never be the same again.
Go for a little walk around your truck when you stop to use the bathroom. Get the blood in our legs flowing. It helps a lot. We're doing this a lot more when it gets warmer out. And it gives you a chance to do a little inspection on your truck while you're sitting here. Make sure all the tires are still looking good.
I guess this is the art of war. Cloak, shields, ammunition, more than what I bargained for. 'Cause now you're gone and I start to mourn. Then you say you want me back and I believe you, but my heart is torn. Now stop and listen, you forgot the mission. Not to mention left me defenseless in the trenches without a box of piston. 'Cause I was injured and you made your decision and you left me with the intelligence.
Alright guys, how's it going? Just made it to, I'm just outside of Allentown right now. I'll be pulling in there as soon as I'm done with this video. When I'm done with this last little section of this vlog. There is a YouTube trucker out there. I'm not going to mention the name. I don't want this video to, or I don't want him to catch wind of this video and start calling me Carrie, because my name is Corey. You know, for some that don't know, I don't want him to catch wind of this video and start calling me Carrie and start making fun of any facial hair that I may or may not have throughout his rebuttal video. Hint, hint on the identity of this guy. He likes to talk about how he likes to tell everybody that this is not a stressful job. He likes to paint this job, this career, with a very pretty brush, you know, and I can't speak for any individual person's experiences. I can't. You know, maybe it's not stressful for him personally. This guy charges people for advice. You know, and he's been out here himself for less than 2 years, and he's charging people for advice. I think it's like $30 for 30 minutes and $45 for an hour or something like that. But the whole time he's painting this, like I said, he's painting this career with this brush on YouTube, trying to make people think that it's such a fantastic job. And don't get me wrong, I love I love driving truck. But the real of it is, it's very stressful at times. There's days though, there's days that are very easygoing, and there's very little stress involved, which is nice. Those are my favorite days. But that's the exception to the rule. This is a stressful job out here, and it's a dangerous job. And to tell people that it's not, I'm not saying he's not telling people it's not dangerous, but I'm just saying to tell people that it's not stressful or what have you is very disingenuous, especially for somebody that is charging new and up and coming drivers for advice. It's very disingenuous to paint this industry that way. To paint what we do out here that way is not stressful, because I can tell you it's stressful. From the four-wheelers that you deal with to the shippers and the receivers and the dispatchers and unexpected truck breakdowns and whatever. I mean, so many things can be thrown into your day that you're not expecting, that will just throw your entire day for a loop. He has to understand that he's not, or that he is the exception to the rule, if that's really the case. But I just don't want anybody out there to watch, and I try to be positive on my videos. I realized that there was a few videos ago that I was pissed off in that video and I ranted. But for the most part, I try to show a positivity in this, and what I do, and that I do like it. But there are, but I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea that I'm trying to deliberately steer them into the direction that this is a stress-free, happy-go-lucky job, because it's not. I mean, every job has its level of stress, and truck driving is no different. And in fact, I'd argue that trucking is probably the most, or not the most, but is ranked as probably one of the most stressful jobs you can have, because you're putting every minute that this truck is barreling down the highway, you're putting somebody's life at risk. It doesn't matter how coherent you are. Anything can happen that could cause your truck to veer off into the car next to you, like say a steer tire blows, or even just a tire blows in general, and it throws a piece of rubber, gator as they call it, through the windshield of the car next to you, and it decapitates the driver in the car next to you. It's happened. This is a stressful job. You're responsible for a lot of lives out here. You're responsible not only for yourself, but everybody around you, because you got to make sure that you're safe. You have to make sure that your equipment is safe. Instead, if something happens, well, I'll go back to saying, as long as your truck is running down the highway, you're putting somebody at risk. Even, like I said, even if you think you have full control of the truck, there's somebody at risk. And that in and of itself is a level of stress. And if you don't take that seriously, if he doesn't think it's stressful, and he's not taking it, to me, he's not taking it seriously enough. And to put off this persona that it's not a stressful job, again, especially if you're charging new drivers for advice to get into the industry, and you're making people think that it's not stressful, because these new drivers are just taking the word of drivers that they see on YouTube, and you just happen to be charging people to take your word. Again, it's just a very disingenuous attitude, and it can get some people into trouble that may not know what they're really getting into when they enter this field. But anyways, with that said, that's enough. That's enough bantering. I'm going to get back in the driver's seat and finish my drive to Allentown. But I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here, though, for the night. Once I'm done in Allentown, I'm going to mosey on over to I go there every other night. Flemington. I knew I'd come up with it eventually. Flemington, New Jersey. I'll head on over there and get loaded, and we'll go to bed, and then we'll start the whole thing over again in the morning. But anyways, y'all, I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and you know, if you guys got home this weekend to see your family, fantastic. If not, I hope you guys get to soon. And again, just be safe. If you talk to any new drivers or anybody that wants to be a driver, be real. Be real about what we do out here. Be real about the emotions that we feel out here. Because if this is one of the last jobs you want anybody to have the wrong impression about as they enter the profession. You know, because they're in control of an 80,000-pound truck moving 70 miles per hour down the interstate. You don't want to give them a false impression. You just don't. They need to know up front. I don't care how uncolorful the facts are, you know. It's like I was told by somebody that was debating about the whole gun topic. I gave them undeniable facts, you know, about something. And they went off on this tangent about why I was heartless. And they actually said that if I didn't want to be seen as heartless, I needed to make my facts less cold. That's verbatim. That's what they said. I needed to make my facts less cold. Folks, facts are facts. I'm sorry. Whether you're talking about guns or you're talking about driving a truck, you need to be real about the topic and about what it is. So, okay. Anyways, I'm done. You guys have a good one out there. Be safe. And, yeah, we'll talk at you guys later. See you in the next vlog. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, do it. I don't know what the wait is. I mean, I think this is a pretty good vlog. I'm pretty proud of this one. So, by all means, go for it, guys. See you guys later.